Hi, this is Tom Dumoulin and you're watching UNGB.
The question from people who've joined in. James says, who do you think are your main rivals for tomorrow? Bearing in mind I'll be talking to Elia and Jasper very shortly.
Maybe Elia and Jasper will be the main rivals.
Okay, we've got that out of the way. What about Andre Greipel? Because he'll be motivated, having not had the best tour this year.
Yeah, I think for sure he's coming here motivated. I think these climbs for him aren't too hard either. He can get over these small climbs, and I think for sure he's coming here with maybe a little bit of anger from the tour. I think he had a few near misses, and yeah, maybe he should have won in Paris. It looked like he had a lot of speed coming from a little bit too far back. So yeah, obviously he's just getting better towards the end of the tour. So he'll definitely be one to watch tomorrow.
You've got to be careful around the good weathers. They can be very dangerous. And who's going to be riding in support of you on the team?
I think I have another guy, but my two lead-out men from the tour here, Nicky Asant and Ramon Sinkelton. And then we have some other guys that haven't raced in a little while, but yeah, I think they're really motivated to have a good race tomorrow, and yeah, to try and deliver the best result possible. Nicky's
was looking very strong with the Tour. Ramon, I know, likes racing on British roads. He's done well at the Tour of Britain in the past. There's another question here. Anton has asked, it seems like you feel at home at Team Sunweb, bearing in mind when the green jersey with them and other races this year. How does Sunweb differ from your previous pro teams in Orica and Rabobank?
I'm not really sure how it's too much different, but I think just the support that I get from the team, where it's if I go to a race, it's for me, and everything, all the planning that leading up to the race, we know exactly what we're going to do, and we stick to the plan. I think that's the main secret, maybe, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Looking ahead for the rest of the season, what are your plans apart from obviously getting a motorbike license?
Yeah, first in a motorbike license. Now I've got the green. No, yeah, I go to altitude after this, back to Lavinia for another 3 weeks, leading into Plouay, and then Canadian Classics and then the Worlds.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the Worlds, and we've actually had a question on that. Jimmy is asking, is the World Championships course one that suits you this year? It's in Norway this year. Have you wrecked it first and foremost?
Yeah, I saw it just after the Ardennes Classics, and I went there for 2 days, I think, and saw the Triple T course, the TC course, and the road course. But yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
It's a tough little climb, the main climb, and there's also a climb before it that's also really tough and small roads. So it's gonna be a wild one.
Is it one that could suit the likes of you, the punchers, the rulers, Sagan, for the hat trick, or is it going to be the more sort of mountain goats who's going to suit?
It's hard to say. I think when we do, I think 18 laps of the circuit, that calculates to a lot of altitude meters gained. So yeah, but then you put the weather into it too. Normally it's going to be raining. Normally it's going to be cold. So yeah, I think you have to be ready for anything really.
Let's ask a couple of just personal questions. A few people want to realise this year for the first time that your nickname is Bling, because it's all over your social media. Where does that come from and why?
It started when I first started cycling, basically, because I was doing motocross at the time, and the style from motocross to cycling is totally different.
Okay.
Where all the kids that were doing cycling, they came in their suits to the track cycling events, and yeah, from school, and I basically came from the motocross track in my motorbike clothes, basically, and I had necklaces, I had my tattoos, I had my eyebrow pierced, everything basically that you could have on you I had on me, and yeah, one of my friend's dads, he just come up with the nickname Bling, and it just stuck from there. Yeah, I think it was probably more the Bling nickname then than it is now, but yeah, I still keep it, I still like it.
And also on the home front, I know you've got to go. I know you want to do your rides. So a couple more questions. Your wife Katerina is very, very supportive of what you do, and it used to be the case when pro cyclists were off around the world, their wives may well be at home. You think of Jensi and his hundreds of children. His wife was there while he was racing around the world. It's very different for you. You have a very supportive relationship, and Katerina used to work in the sort of cycling sphere anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she used to work for Shimano in Holland at the headquarters, and yeah, we basically do everything together. We're with each other 24 hours of the day. She comes to all my training camps. She follows me in the car when I'm training on training camps, and actually has a lot of input in the team also with how my race program is, how yeah, the team's plan and everything. So she's yeah, basically my wingman, I guess.
Is that why you're looking at your watch? Because you know she'll tell you off if you don't get out and ride the bike today.
Yeah, she actually did say make sure you go on the bike.
All right, look, I don't want to go on the wrong side of her. We're done with all the questions for now. Michael, thank you very much indeed. Hope you have a great race tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you on the London and Surrey roads. Look, stay with us for just a moment, because here on Facebook, on our Facebook Live, I'm going to be joined by Elia Viviani of Team Sky and Jasper Stuyven of Trek Segafredo. But for now, just hold tight and you can send your questions in below, ready for them when they're here in the next few minutes or so. Thanks for now.